Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Daddy. How are you doing today?
I'm all right. I'm all right. Are you ready for another daily word for girls?
Yes, I'm so ready.
Okay, that's good. Well, today's February 20th, and unafraid is the word for the day. And we shall be reading from Proverbs 14, verse 26, NIRV. Anyone who showed respect for the Lord has a strong tower. It will be a safe place for their children. Anyone who showed respect for the Lord has a strong tower. It will be a safe place for their children. There's a song that they used to sing when I was a kid. And I'm learning as we go through these scriptures that a lot of these songs that I used to hear when I was growing up is based off of scriptures. How does the song go? Yeah. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run into it. And I forget the rest. I'm sorry. But anyway, so when I read this, it brings me back to that song. Maybe in a different translation, that's what it says. But in this translation, this is what it says. So let's begin. If you have, if you've ever been to the coast, you may have seen a lighthouse. Usually, they are tall and cylinder shaped. At the top of the lighthouses are lights that can penetrate through the thick fog that often comes on the sea. They can therefore guide ships safely along the shoreline. The lighthouse represents a safe place for those who sail on the sea. Imagine trying to navigate through a thick fog. The piercing light of the lighthouse brings great relief to those during a storm. God is a lighthouse for us. He is a strong tower and a piercing guiding light when things are foggy. Sometimes we don't know what to do in life's circumstances. We feel like we can't see and we are afraid. God is there to guide us through. He will never let us crash. Question: what fears can you give to God today?
The fears I can give to God today is so you know how Nathan's afraid of the dark?
Yes.
I'm not that afraid of the dark. I'm just afraid of the when you're like there's big furniture in the dark and it looks like a real thing.
Shadows.
Yeah, like once the big pole like a person staring at me. I did not want to get out of my room. So I once when I walked out at night and I saw the pole, I knew God was with me. So I just walked around beside it and I knew it wasn't a real person.
Awesome, awesome. What about going into a new environment, meeting new people, and having to, speak to new people? Is that something that you can
Yes.
give to God
Yes, that's
to help
hard.
you with? That's hard?
That's hard for me.
Why?
Because like I don't know, it's just like a feeling in me like, who is this person? Why am I talking to you? And stuff like that.
I understand. I understand. Well, sometimes you never know who you might meet. But if you let that fear win, you're going to miss out on a lot of great people. So I think that's something you could probably work on, giving it to God, praying about it. Okay? And the next time you find yourself in that situation, take a breath, say a prayer, and just give it to God. For me, I've changed a lot since I was young. And now I have a rational, uncontrollable terrors of bridges, And not so much high places, but high places where there's nothing keeping me away from the fall.
Oh yeah, like
like a cliff.
There's no fence.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So that's something that I could probably, spend some time. Well, not probably. I could definitely give that to God and pray about it, and He could, if it's His will, help me with that.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah. And for me, it's primarily those things. Don't get me wrong. When I was your age, I was shy. I had a hard time talking in groups. Even now, like talking in large groups causes me a little bit of anxiety. It's weird because in different situations, I can talk to anybody. But let's say if I had to stand up in an auditorium and talk to everybody, and I'm the one that's doing the talking, man, that can be a little nerve wracking. Everybody's looking at me and everybody's listening to every word that I say. So that's something that I could probably give up as well.
Usually when I'm like very, very like anxious, I would usually when I say words, like they come out all jibble jabber and stuff like that. Like
you stumble over your words.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, those are some good things, and we have to remember that fear is something that we can always give to God. We don't have to live in fear. We don't have to accept fear. We can always take those things that we're afraid of and give them to God, because He brings peace. He brings protection. He brings safety. He brings, for me, so much is security. That's what He brings. Viewer, watching this video, this is a perfect opportunity for you to write in the comment section a fear that you have or could give to God. And if you also found this video to be a blessing to you, or you think it could be a blessing for someone else, please like the video and share the video. And if you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you can be notified the next time we post a video. Mm-hmm. We thank you for taking the time to spend with us in our daily word. We'll see you tomorrow with another word.
Bye-bye.